in a Voca cafe in the castle next to us. I've seen lots of maybe 8 or 10 women together with their buggy and their newborn baby. I started being intimidated by that kind of group. I started scanning. I tried to understand what is behind this layer of warm cup of tea, what is actually going on, who is the center of this community, who's the one making everyone laugh, who is the one who is pleasing everyone, who's the one who is being actually hated and disliked by everyone else. I moved to Ireland a few years ago to do a master's program, and I ended up meeting my now husband, and now we're starting a new life together in Ireland, which means I have no support system around me. I don't have my friends, I don't have my family, and I don't have my community around. And I've grown to realize it's really hard to do it by myself. This is the high time that I need a community around me. I need a community that has a supporting system. I need a community that I can chat about the trivial thing in my life. What's the baby's latest developmental milestone? Sleeping schedule? What is their weight gain? I know I crave this connection, and I know I don't have it here, but in the place where I live right now, I noticed there are a lot of communities around me. I've noticed they're out there just in front of my doorstep. I've seen them pushing the buggy around together, going to the park and having a walk together. And I know that I should feel like I wish I was there. And I started to think, what kind of role will I play in this group? I started to think if they would like me or hate me or just slowly edge me out of this community. Would they accept me? I understand this is a very toxic way of dealing with groups and friendship without even embarking on one, without even trying to start one. I know it's thinking from the most negative point of view, but I think this came with a reason. I want to bring the story back to when I was a teenager. I've never been the best good girl student. I was too talkative, I was too loud, I was too distracted. Instead of focusing on what's on the textbook and what's on the blackboard, I was more interested on the emotional turmoil of everyone around me. I want to figure out who likes who dislikes who. All the young girlhood mind has just been laying in front of me, and I want to explore more of that. But unfortunately, that didn't unfold well. Girls started finding me irritating. I didn't know why. Obviously, I wasn't the only innocent one. I probably said something, or I probably said something behind someone's back. But all I remember is I had to briefly board in the high school because they want me to be in the school longer so I can have more time to study. But that backfired. I remember I was living in the dormitory of 6 girls, and things just didn't play out favorably for me. I think one of the girls really disliked me, and she slowly gathered her group of the other 4 girls in our dormitory and had all of them turn their back at me, and I was slowly being bullied by all of them. I couldn't feel comfortable in the dormitory. Everything I did was wrong, and everything I did was irritating. If I talk, I was too loud and I was wrecking their sleep. If I laugh, I was attention seeking and I am wrecking their schedule of studying. If I was quiet, I was being weird. And if I sigh, I was being dramatic. I remember there was a moment I sighed. Maybe I was just too tired, or I was just too sad. I don't know, I sighed. And they had to make a comment of that because, well, that's too dramatic and you're being too annoying. unraveling those memories of my teenage year where my brain was being shaped on how to deal with socializing. That's when I was pushed in the socializing world by myself, and how bad I was in dealing with that, especially with a group of women where nothing is really laid out too transparently. When there is actual aggression and quarrel or unhappiness happening in a female group, it's never that obvious. I suppose why I keep bringing this back is I feel like we're educated, we as girls, we're educated that you have to be a good girl. You can't show your negative emotions. You have to be mild. You have to be sweet. But like, we are girls. We're human too. Like, we have likes and dislikes, and we want to express that. And anger we can't just internalize the anger, and that would be bad too. We slowly show it in a micro-aggressive way. We cast people out. We cast this girl out because she was too loud. We cast another girl out because she likes someone who I like. We use our popularity to punish the girls. We slowly erode their boundaries, and unfortunately I was the one who was being cast out. So that feeling of being abandoned, that feeling of what did I do wrong again, that feeling of the entirety of me is wrong, has stayed with me. And I'm 29 years old now, and the 3 or 4 years of middle school and high school the image of it still live vividly in my body. This is why when I see the woman in the group being together, it's not a wholesome, supportive image for me. It's intimidating, and it's hard. Before becoming a mother, I thought I can just justify it by, well, I'm just cool, I like old cinema, and I like traveling by myself. I'm more free spirit. I'm just cool. I'm too cool, and I'm not a group person. I'm too good for this. But it's not true. I know deeply it's not true. I crave group connection. When I see my cousin have his group of like 10 friends who have been friends for 10 years just since teenage year, I am so jealous. I'm so envious. I'm so jealous. I hope I could have that. I blame my younger self for being too loud, too destructive, too gossipy. I keep telling myself, if I were a different person, maybe I would have that kind of group friendship which lasts for years. So instead I kept telling myself, I'm just too cool. I am an independent woman, and I do my own things. I don't need friends. I don't need group around me. I don't need chit chat. I need impactful, deep conversation, and it's hard to find those people. All sorts of reasons, but I do want it. I want it. I crave it. I want to get it. I want to push myself to get over the hump of this old younger self trauma that has been lingering in my background. And now, after being a mother, I have no escape. This crave of community and female friendship especially is so attractive to me. I'm not trying to use this video to accuse how female are cruel to each other and we are a bit evil and whatever. It's not the point I'm trying to make. Maybe this video, I just want to tell the women who are like me, who had similar experience, that it has passed. It was 10 more than 10 years ago now, and it's over. I know it's traumatic and you're still trying to heal yourself from it, and whenever you see a group of people, you're still trying to find the drama in it, to seek the worst part to come. I don't have a conclusion for this. Haven't changed. I know I should, but I haven't changed because it's still hard. It's still hard for me to step out of my comfort zone, and it's still hard when I see a group of women together. My body still becomes stiff, and I'm trying to see the nitpick, the negative sign and the red flag. I'm still scanning, but I want to find my way in. I want to give myself a chance to opening myself up, and I want to develop a connection with people. I know it's important, and I hope I can do it this time. I hope my identity transition can give me the opportunity to be braver. I hope the role of motherhood can make me a kinder woman to other women, and a kinder woman to myself.